Ray. Okay. This you can have it as B and this you can have it as C. Okay. So here where this two rays meet at a particular point. Okay. Or you can also say as where these two rays start. That part is called to be an angle. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, but when you compare this picture to all the rays are starting in the same point, but all the rays, as I told you, starts in a single point, but doesn't know where it goes and lands. So, imagine in this point, the ray is going in this direction. Okay, it is lesser than 90 degree, and this is exactly 90 degree, and this is more than a 90 degree, and this is 180 degree. Okay, this I will show you when we use the geometrical instruments, how to measure all those things. So take it granted, children, that whenever you are getting two rays joining at a particular point, and there you will have a ray. I mean, you will have an angle. You will have an angle. So this is ray 1, ray 2. You will have an angle.
Angle.
Okay, this portion is only called as angle.
Angle.
Okay, so in the last class we were talking about what is this. This means what?
Line segment.
What does this means?
Ray.
What does this means?
Line.
Okay, now tell me, this is your
Ray.
ray. Okay, so what? This is your common point. Okay, so when you are naming the angle, how will you name it? Any idea?
Ma'am.
Any idea? Okay, that I showed you. Okay, now look at this picture, children. Different picture. So here I have named this as
C.
Okay, and there is one more ray which is called as
B.
and there is one more ray which is called as
A.
Now, how can you name this angle? How can you name this
Angle.
And how to show it is an angle? That is also valid. Okay, so when you are naming your angle, you should always begin with this symbol. That is, this symbol is nothing but angle. Angle is formed. And when you are naming that, your C must be in the center. Your C must be in the center. So you can name it as ACB. Is an angle. Or any other ways?
BCA.
Angle. Okay. Or you can name it as BCA. BCA. So children, look here.
Why can't we name it as ABC?
ABC. No, the ABC. Why can't we name it as ABC? Means look at here. ABC. Is it forming an angle?
No, ma'am.
She has asked me a right question. She is asking me why can't we name it as ABC? Is it forming an angle, children?
No, ma'am.
Look at my hand. When I take it as ACB, I form like an angle. Okay? When I take it as BCA, I am forming an angle.
Yeah.
And look at my symbol. When I form an angle, I make the picture. I write the symbol like this. You got it? Yes or no, children?
Yeah, ma'am.
So, how can you name this angle?